Hi, in this I'm to show you how to redesign or print textures in Photoshop. So I just opened my reference. So this is my reference as you see there, and I just want to duplicate this one, so I just take the same size of my reference, say the arrange. So I'm seeing like two windows, one is my reference and one I make a duplicate of this. So you can zoom in, control plus and control minus is zoom out. Now there is a layer palette. I just make a new layer, so I work on it and I just delete that layer. So same size document I want to be, that's why they did a duplicate. So here I'm just taking a color over there, change, and now I'm just making these textures. As you see in like the wall of fabric has a textures, so you can learn how to print textures before you can make it in different textures by using a pen tool in Photoshop. So click and drag, the mode should be path, and click. When you need a curve you have to click and drag, so you get a curve, and alt and click over there, alt and click over there. So on the next point you can define your own curve. That's where you have to break after the curve a tangent point, break and click over there. Now we have to select the path selection tool to adjust the anchor points as well as its handle to make a difference in the curve. So you can just move a little bit down. You can adjust the anchor point by using the direct selection tool and adjust the handle, and right click to make a selection, or you just go directly to fill that. So I fill a color and okay with that, so I fill the color. Now after that, again, like each shapes I want to define in each layer, so I can be I can be lock, hide, and we can arrange front and bottom. So I make a brush and check the color is white and as a normal, and I'm just say the hard edges brush, smaller size from start bracket and then bracket, and click and drag randomly. It's not exactly, but it should be in an artistic way. You have to use your brush. So after that, it's look nice. You can smaller size of brush by start bracket and end bracket. Then you have select both of them and say the link. So when you move, you can move and scale that. Same way is another layer for the another of fabric shape textures. Same tool, pen tool. I'm just going to again design a shape. There's a two shapes as you see over there, and they are repeating in the form. Again, direct selection to adjust the anchor point. And you make fill the color and okay. And again a new layer. Now you perform you have a basic shapes also, but better than we work on the pen tool because you can make your own shape. We can fill with white, then okay. We need to just copy paste, delete the path, because I made it a new separate layer, so I can easily copy and arrange the things. Alt and drag, so you make it a copy. and then I have to make a link with that. Control click and click, get the link and scale that. Now again I'm going to brush, say the black, and new layer, and we have just paint. Again I'm in an artistic way to paint that. Smaller size, start bright and end bright. You can random size you can take, but not exactly small and big, but just random size. So it's look, after that you create that things. And just take that also with all the rest layers, link it by press Ctrl, so you get easily to select the other layers also. So Control, first you can select the layer and then Control and click all the layers. So you can click the link, so you get the link all of the layers, because the link make you move. If you select a one layer, it's move all of them. And I'm just place that. For you just copy, select and alt and drag, you get the copy. Alt and drag, you get the copy. Select, alt and drag, you get the copy. So that you can resize the things. Same way, same process, you have to cover all the elements over there. Then after done the same process, now we have to each adjust. Just right click and get the top name, and you get the layer proper. Right click, you get the layer. Right click, you get the top name, and just click over there, you get the layer. So you can just adjust the things. So I'm just press shift so I can relink that. So once you select and press shift, and then you have to click, you get the add with the selection in the layer. So you get the multiple selection in the layers. Right click, shift, right click, you can get the layer. Now we have to make another layer for making a blow shape. So I'm going to make the shape as you see the below textures. So I'm taking a brush and press shift and drag, so you get the straight line. Then I'm copy with alt and drag, because I made in separate layer. And then I'm making below the line there's some shapes over there. So again I define the layer, and because I want to be click and shift and drag, select brush, shift and drag, you get the straight line. Then you select and alt and drag, you get a copy of this. And you have to take a lasso tool to make a selection, and you define a new layer and press alt backspace, because I have a foreground color is black. So as you see there's a black box and the white box. So if there is a white box and black box, there has a fixed position. So I make this selection, and with the lasso tool, and which is the box has a black color, you have to press Alt backspace to get the color. Now I've just scaled this what I made it, and Alt and drag if you need a copy, otherwise I'm just reposition that. Now I'm taking a brush, new layer, and define the lines. Now you need a merge down all. Yes, so I'm just repeating this which I made, and before that I do all in separate layer and then merge, so it become a one layer. And I'm selecting this, right click and reflect this. Slightly change the position, and then we have to cover this, so brush and fix this line so it's become a 1. And then again I'm just going to hide, check these and merge down, so both of them merge. And then I'm just doing again these things and press right click, flip this. I'm just painting this also, so because I want to be them seen, continue with that design. Then I press Alt and drag, so now it's get continue. And save me, I'm just making all of them merge, so they become all one. So I can make a copy, or before that I have to scale that or make it perfect position. Shift and Alt you have to make it copy of, so they get a proportion scale by using Shift and Alt. Select the layer, press Alt and drag to get a copy. Again I'm doing the same of them all, control click, select all of them and link that, press Alt and drag. Here we get the things. So we made with brush, pen tool we use to make a texture for printing in Photoshop. So this is we done. If you have any queries, you can call up on info@aonlinetraining.com and just right click and just do the resize, let them take up. You can use the arrow tool to take them up. and you can save as your file in JPEG or PSD. It's Photoshop file, so you can go for the changes or for the updation, or if you save in JPEG you go for the, that's for printing. Even a PSD, while you save as, there's a PSD PDF. So it's done. I hope you understood. Thanks.